I picked Terence to win.
Yeah.
I was called some things. I was told I was, less than intelligent for that
Mm,
particular, pick.
you called a bad decision maker.
Yeah, I was called a bad decision maker. I was told to look at the two of them. He's so much bigger, and that's why he got all the 3 belts that he got.
Mm.
I was like, okay, and I was calling them even fighters. I was saying that these two individuals were even, but we found out that it just
They
wasn't
weren't
the case.
so. Yeah.
Hey, look, I watched the first round. I said, okay, I ain't gonna talk no shit. I'm gonna just sit here and chill because all my shit had to be talked through text form, and
Mm.
that's gonna last for a while. So I ain't really ready. I wasn't really ready to be like, "Oh, you mother." I gave the first round a draw. I saw some of the judges gave it to Spence, and then the second round happened, and he kept getting out of the way of his jab, and then hitting him with his own jab. Some kind of way, his jab was always a lot jabbier than Errol's. I don't know what was to it, but when he would jab, Errol head would go back. And when Errol would jab, old Bud kind of move out the way a little bit,
Yeah.
or just eat that motherfucker and give him one to go back with. And then another. So he kept doing that shit with that right and that overhand left. He kept coming across with that motherfucker. And um round about the second round, I was like, okay, I'm talking shit now.
So yeah, it's like certain fights you can see early how it's gonna go.
Mm-hmm. And I was like, hey, look, it ain't over with, but yeah, it's
He gonna
Bud.
need
It's Bud
he gonna
fight.
need something.
He gonna need to do something with Bud. And yeah, he put him on his ass that second round.
Hmm.
And from every round therefore, Errol was like, I don't know what to do. He went to his corner, the motherfucking manager was like, hey, get out the way. You're going in there, you're walking straight into it, and he hitting you in your face. Move out.
you
You
know
gotta get
you
off the line. Move.
you know you can move, right? He don't have to hit you.
Move. And stop trying to punch with this motherfucker because it's not working out in your favor. I don't know what he did, but he did something. That motherfucker hitting you with a broomstick in his elbow. Like they was stiff. Hi on his ass.
And
I never seen a motherfucker get pie in a boxing ring for 9 rounds.
yeah, but
He
I felt
pie
like that was
that motherfucker.
I felt like that was gonna happen. I knew it. I called it. I thought it was gonna end in the third, honestly.
Hey.
Like before the fight happened, I picked Crawford in the third.
Mm-hmm. See, I wouldn't have gave it. I wouldn't. I didn't have the confidence to put it out there like that. Crawford in the third, but I knew Crawford was gonna win. I thought it might come down to a decision, or he was gonna, get him out of there in the later rounds, or whatever. That's what I thought was gonna happen. Hey, look, is what it be what it is. Oh, Bud ain't nothing to fuck with. I don't know
Nah,
what to tell you.
not at all.
I
Like
don't know what to tell you.
before the fight, I felt like I don't know, like I don't know why, but I felt like Crawford was just a way better fighter than Spence. I have
Yeah.
absolutely no reason to come to that conclusion, but I came to that decision. I'm like, yeah, this is not gonna be close,
I
and
saw
it
them
wasn't.
both fight Sean Porter. Both of them. I thought it was gonna be closer.
You didn't think that like it was gonna be that big of a do we call that a talent difference?
I'm gonna call it a talent difference.
This would have been so much cooler if I
A
was one of those
skill
people who
level
own earpods.
difference. What'd you say? I thought he said something. Yeah.
He did.
I said this would have been so much cooler if I was one of those people who own earpods and could hear y'all or interact. I'm just staring like a model.
He's just there, giving what he got. Yeah, but no, I didn't see the talent gap being that far beforehand. But it got there. It was to the point where Spence in his corner getting his instruction and ain't following none of it. Bud in the corner, dude was like, "Yeah, keep sticking with the jab. All right. He gonna give it to you. When he come in with it, you gonna slip, pa, and then double up with it." He told him that, then he started doubling up with the jab, and then he said, "All right, now we done with the jab. Go to the. He ready for the hook. Go for the hook now. We gonna hurt him." And you know what this motherfucker did?
Did he go for the hook?
He started hooking off on this motherfucker. He was throwing him every which fucking way.
All right, and were the hooks hurting him?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So you're saying that one of them listened to the guy in the corner, and the guy in the corner knew what he was talking about.
Hey, look. I'm gonna tell you right now. Spence trainer was giving him all the right shit to do. Get the fuck out of the way. I don't know what else to tell you after that. I don't think it was I don't. He could have had Emmanuel Lewis, Teddy Roach, right in his ear, and they'd have been like, maybe don't get hit. Maybe don't get hit.
You see, it didn't really take that much of an expert to come to that conclusion.
No, I'm just saying even the experts couldn't map out a better strategy than that, because Terence was on his ass. It wasn't nothing he could do. Nothing. You know, if you know your fighter ain't got the power to hurt this motherfucker, what you gonna tell him? Hurt him? If you know he don't have the skill to get in there close and chop him down, you can't tell him that. So you left with, hey, get the fuck out the way. Just get the fuck out the way.
You just gotta get, all right, you gotta dodge, dip, duck, dive, dodge, dip.
That, or maybe stop shooting that weak ass jab that he keep murdering you off of, and also, maybe operating within yourself. You're not a goon, Errol. We figured that out.
You're not a gangster. You're not.
Not a gangster. Not a gangster. I don't know what you was thinking with your footwear decisions on the way in. Did you see the way in?
No, I ain't see the way in.
Hey, look. So I never seen a weigh in like this before, right? I ain't even watched the weigh in. I didn't see it either. I just saw the pictures from the weigh in, and I never saw this. 2 individuals standing there in black Air Force Ones.
And
I saw that. I saw that. I immediately said they finna kill each other.
Yeah, but only. Yeah, that is the official shoe of On My Mama.
On my mama, you finna get. That's the official shoe of you finna get fucked up.
Yeah,
like a motherfucker. But yeah, so I'm Earl. That ain't you. It takes a certain level of individual to pull off an all black Air Force One. And from now on, you need to put a gum sole on yours, or the white joint. Or put a little white on the. Make sure you get the one with the white on the tongue or something.
Yeah, you probably gonna need a red swoosh or something.
The all blacks though, the all blacks, nah, it ain't for you. No, you are not qualified to wear that shoe. It just, hey, look, it is what it is. I don't know. Hey, look, you know what? I will shoot him some bail though. That dude got hard. He got up off the ground every single time.
Yeah.
Every time. He kept going in there trying to close the distance and get that weak ass jab off, knowing he was gonna eat another more developed jab, back.
A
And he
harder,
and
a
he kept going in
harder,
with his eye looking
stronger
like that.
jab.
Like it was bad. I think around the fourth, they went out, the bell rang, like bing, all right, come out. Errol went out to come out, and then they stopped for a second. The ref called time. Motherfucker dude in the coat and the blazer came in the ring, was like, let me look at you. Doc came in the ring and said, let me look at, hold on, let me see.
Are you sure?
I want to call it. I want to call it, but they paid a lot of money on this pay-per-view. It's only the 5th. All right, man, can you do something though? Do you want to fight? He asked him up. He said, "Hey, look, do you want to fight?
You gonna get out the way?
You want to fight? Take this decision from me. You take it out of my hands. Please don't make me piss these people off and fuck up their money. You fuck up their money because you getting fucked up."
Nigga, do you want to fight or do you want to get hit? If you want to just get hit, there's somewhere else you can go.
He was talking to that motherfucker like a domestic abuse counselor. Are you okay? Are you sure? Are you sure? Is he hurt? Look at me. Look at me. Look at me.
Don't look at him. Don't look at him. He's not here.
Is it him? Is it him? I can make it all go away. I can make it all stop right now. Hey, Earl, I can make it all stop.
Just say the word.
Say the word.
Just say your word. We get you somewhere safe.
Hey, look, Errol, to his credit, he either was bluffing or he really was like built like that. But he gave a, no, I'm good. I'm gonna go back out. No, I'm gonna do it. And I wasn't me stuttering. That was him with the stutters. I'm gonna go. He was looking back like, I'm gonna go, right? I should go.
Yeah,
he asked me if I'm okay. I'm okay.
Do I tell him yes?
I mean, technically I am, but I'm not okay. I'm not gonna be okay tomorrow.
Deep down
I'm
inside.
okay. I'm okay, but I'm not gonna be okay when I see a mirror.
Deep down inside, he's really not.
Hey,
But
look,
yes, salute to that nigga for staying in.
Deep down inside, he kind of had an idea of what he looked like in the face. He knew. He knew. My aunt. Did it.
Oh shit.
Hey, look. Can you get a picture of his face? Either at the press conference with the hat or in the ring when he turned around and said he wanted a rematch, and everybody instantly looked like, wait, for what? For what?
With him?
Hey, look.
So you ain't see nobody else in the crowd that you wanted to fight?
Nah, you matched the first time. We need no rematch.
Right.
You matched the first time. You lit the fuck up. Like when you take a match and it light up and it go whoof. You can't then go back to try to scratch them up. It ain't gonna work. That's his face.
God damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That motherfucker couldn't find a bigger hat. You know he ain't come in with that hat, right? That was his security hat.
Yeah. That's definitely not his go-to hat. It's just he couldn't do the interview with the ski mask. He tried and answered a couple questions backstage and it just didn't sound right. So he's like, nah, we can't do that.
The motherfucker was hurting on the skin. Ooh,
man.
Shit. It's still raw. Shit. Yeah. Hey, look. He knocked that motherfucker into looking like the dude who lost the third fight in penitentiary.
Damn.
Not even the motherfucker that Sweet Pea fault. I'm talking about the motherfucker, the other dark skinned nigga fault.
Damn. All the scoring?
Yeah, man. He made that motherfucker look like that. Hey, I mean, it was bad. It was bad. He fucked his fro up in this moment. Like, you ain't got no little twisties no more. He had twisties at first. He uncoiled every little twist, every little shredder.
He punched that nigga to a new hairstyle.
Hey, look, a whole new hairstyle. He uncorked that nigga hair. He uncoiled his hair. He did what no perm or no straightener could. He did what no lie relaxer could do to his shit. Look at it. Look at it. He had all the twist outs. It was individually. It was individual. Hey, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. For anybody else out here that is confused about Bud Crawford, I'm gonna just say this. This little story I heard. Bud was at a dice game, and the dice game was winding down. He was counting his monies on the side, right? Like you do after a dice game.
Yeah, you see where you end up at.
Yeah. You see where you end up at. And like dice games often end up in some kerfuffling. Shots rang out. He got hit in the back of the fucking head. The nigga grabbed the rest of his shit, got in the car, and drove himself to the hospital. That's not the part of point. Right after that, he was ready to go back fighting. He didn't want to miss his fight. And I got to fight. I can't miss my fight now. Like, no, you got shot in the head, nigga. No, but I got to fight. I'm cool. I got to fight though. You don't really. Hey, look.
Yeah, that's different. Like you just gonna no sell a bullet in the head so that you can fight.
This ain't wrestling, Pam. You could have ouched. You could have. Ooh, you know what? Look, the motherfucker said, "The fuck ain't this a bitch?" You know, I got to me. What it's on? Man, about 10 minutes away. All right, I'm gonna get over there. Like, what the fuck?
This nigga has something else to do.
Look, you're not fucking with that. I don't know. I don't know if he's the type to get laxed. And even if he did get laxed, that lax ain't just also on top of a whole lot of crazy. But I'm not being 147 to 154 pounds and being comfortable at all. That man got 8 belts.
All the belts.
He got 8 belts across 2 divisions. Don't fuck with him.
Yeah.
Leave it alone. Also, Floyd, you might have probably needed to do a little bit more. I don't know. I don't know.
Hold on, you saying that he's in the Floyd conversation?
I'm saying that he is beat there. The division is cleaned out. And well, you got the Charlos, but you got to go up 54 for them. But what I'm saying is Floyd went to 50-0 and was like, all right, I'm good. Cemented me as a great because I'm 50-0. I'm an all-time great because I'm 50-0. I think Mr. Crawford is now at almost 40 now. He's at 40.
Let's check.
I think that might have made 40, or not far from it. But hey, look, your 50 mark might get eclipsed by a motherfucker. And hey, look, as great as a fighter you were,
yeah, Crawford is at 40.
40. Hey, look, it's something about setting a bar, fam. When you set a bar, you gotta put that motherfucker where people ain't finna like go touch it. Like we call certain people great because of how long they held records and such, and whatever. And Floyd didn't even really set a record.
Yeah, because that 50 was definitely questionable.
Because maybe that was questionable. It was some motherfucker that was what was his name? Hector Macho Camacho. I don't know. It was a motherfucker that was like 150 and like 2. But at a point he was like 103 and 0. Some shit.
Yeah.
One of the Spanish fighters, one of the Mexican fighters. I think he was Mexican, but definitely Spanish. So it wasn't like you set the record or whatever. It was just an accomplishment that in the modern day era we hadn't seen. So we gave you those kudos and we gave you that air of number one. But now if a motherfucker come right behind you in your same path, in your same weight classes and do the same shit,
Yeah, it
and
like
he's still knocking motherfuckers out at this weight. Like when you got up here, Floyd, your fights was, you was out point motherfuckers, you was making them look bad. You got what he knocked out Victor Ortiz. I don't know what was his name. I think it was Victor something. The dude that head buddy that he went in for the second hug. You like, nah, motherfucker, we
yeah.
done.
Then he
We
stole on
boxing
that
now.
nigga.
Popped his ass with a 2-piece, put him down. But other than him, and like non-boxers, I don't give you credit for those. The power left. The hands got brittle. You were still an excellent fighter. Great. Can't take it from you. But now when you was number one, you was trying to say you was what we call it, the GOAT, right? You was saying he was the GOAT. You was saying number one. Somebody else come to your town do the same shit that you just did and make it look not as impressive as we once did. If Bud gets to 50-0, Floyd out the greatest ever conversation. I'm gonna just go ahead and say that. Period.
All right, what about first 40? Is Terence Crawford first 40 more impressive than Floyd first 40?
Nah. I ain't gonna say more impressive because in Floyd's first 40, he got Zabs, he got Arturo Gotti, he got some names on the resume.
All right, but
Got Corrales.
who is out there that Crawford ain't fought yet?
Oh no, Crawford's resume is impressive. I'm not saying it's not, but he fought everybody that he could fight. I mean, they did all they were supposed to do. He got Charlo them in the vicinity, so they could make it happen. I mean, I think he did point to that motherfucker and say next, right? So I guess, but it ain't nothing that nobody really wanted to see, and the separation that he just showed between the other motherfucker that was the number 2, not even number 2, the 1A, 1A or 1B, that's what they were, and you did that to him. I don't know what else is out there in the realm that's gonna really be a challenge. We're gonna look at Charlo and then we're gonna see, but he got other issues, more pertinent issues. Wait, I don't know if it was him or the brother though. One of them got more pertinent issues to deal with other than chasing the motherfucker for a belt. Because side note, also that Friday, this motherfucker wasn't wearing no all black Air Force Ones. I really don't know what kind of shoe he was wearing, but I do know that he took his whole right hand and put it across the left cheek of, I think it was Jamel Charlo, backstage. They weren't in the fight, they was in the argument. So they had a fight, but not really a fight because Caleb Plant just hit his ass and Payal that motherfucker too. Payal. Tremelo ate it. He ate it, but he stood there. He ain't really engaged. He knocked that motherfucker knocked the paws into his ass. I ain't even know.
That nigga hesitated for a high sec.
It was a think about it in the immediate aftermath of the situation. There was a think about it going. And he thought about it. Then he was like, yeah, everybody saw that shit. Man, what you want to do? And he was going, but motherfuckers was holding him back with the t-shirt. T-shirt wasn't even stretched. It was just pulled tautly. I had
to say the neck still the same shape.
I didn't went after people before, and people have stopped me from going after people. It typically involves a tackle. Like I'm not a world-class athlete, so world-class athlete, I would think it would take more than a little shirt pull. It took a whole motherfucker leaning on me. Huh, you ain't going nowhere. Calm it down. It took that shit. It took a for you to can't get over there. You look, ooh, you
Yeah, you
lucky.
right.
Ooh, lucky this is Versace shirt.
Ooh, you lucky.
Ooh, lucky this is Egyptian cotton. Or I feel like I don't know, but he seemed pretty charged up about it. So before he even think about sniffing a motherfucking prize fight with the undisputed, he got to go ahead and snatch his pride back. I'm sorry. I thought our producer might have found it and pulled it up. It's all over the internet. But yeah, I was kind of stalling talking, but yeah, nah, she got it up. I don't know if you're still. But that shit was crazy. That shit was crazy. So boxing's in a good place right now. I mean, I guess I like it when they talk. I like it when they spicy. They talking shit to one another.
Yeah,
I like
yeah, yeah.
I like
That's
that.
good when there's some actual rivalries.
Yeah, I mean, hey, look, you smack me in the face, we rivals.
Yeah,
I don't know what to tell you.
yeah.
I don't know what to tell you, fam. Every time I see you, I'm getting my lick back.
Every time.
Yeah, I had I was referencing the Caleb Plant Jamel Charlo incident at the Crawford Spence weigh-in backstage. There was a preliminary fight that wasn't on the card. Happened on Friday. It was so far down the card. That shit happened the day before.
The undercard.
Woo, shit. Motherfuckers had a real one rounder. All right, no, we good. Save for later. But yeah, that was a clip I was referencing. Um, Box is in a good place. That's what I'm saying. Javante Davis is talking shit.
Fuck Davis.
Javante said, "I get Bud out of here about a 6."
I don't know about that, but I fuss
What he
with
said.
Javante Davis.
He said, "I'll clean him up by the 6." Now, hey, look, Javante hit hard. Javante. Last time I seen Javante, he put a rather well dressed fella on the canvas down on his knee because he ain't had no more air to get in, and that shot stung him.
Had to take a breather.
Mm-hmm. I gotta lay there. I gotta sit down. Hold on. I gotta sit down. I need to chill for a second. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know about getting him up out of there. Definitely don't know about getting him up out of there about a 6th. This nigga putting a time limit on it. That's big talk. That's big talk.
Hey, look, man. First of all, you got to come up and weight. You got to put on a couple pounds. But we'll see. We shall see.
But just so does Crawford have anybody like a Pacquiao like Mayweather have that's just sitting over their shoulder that everybody wants him to fight, but he
He,
won't take?
hey, look. He just knocked that motherfucker off his shoulder.
So that was it.
This was the fight. This was the fight. Now promoters gonna be like, hey, you see, we gave you what you wanted. Now we ruined the whole fighter for you. Now you don't even want to see Spence no more. We can't even sell this motherfucker on the scrap heap. The chicken chain. I don't know. That's fucked up to say.
Yeah. So Crawford has cleared his competition.
Yeah.
Pretty much cleared his class.
Mm-hmm. It's a wrap. Between him and Spence, they cleared out the division. They really did. Except for the Charlos. I don't think either one of them fought the Charlo, I remember. They might have though. Charlos did have to lose and come back up though, too. But it's very little else there. Everybody got to go up to like 154 and get into like the Canelo range and shit like that. That's where you got to go at this point. Ain't nowhere else. Ain't no other fights that motherfuckers really want to see. But he gonna get that Charlo, and then they already talking about him moving up to get that Canelo fight cracking for 100 million. And then they retire because reasons, I guess. That motherfucker gonna get to Bernard Hopkins status at the point. I mean, hey, look, he can fight till he old, and he young still, kinda. So that motherfucker can fight till he an old man. And
Oh,
Bernard
Crawford?
started fighting as an old man. So
Damn, he did.
Bernard went to jail before he came out and started back boxing.
Yeah.
He was old as shit when he beat Tarver. Or he beat I think he beat Tarver for the belt. He beat Tarver for the belt. Yeah, he did. Middleweight. Yep. Was they middleweight? Yeah, middleweight.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Mm-hmm.